Hi, welcome back. This is A from High Fives High Fives Tarot. This is your Aquarius, July 2021 zodiac love reading. Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus for the sign of Aquarius. I will do my spiels as I shuffle so that we could move forward fast. Because usually I take the jump cards. I will be using 3 decks today. So if you would want to see the decks used or purchase your own deck, the link is in the description box below. Through that link, the continuation of this reading, you could see one more oracle guidance cards, which I would be using Soul Journey Oracle. I like using that card for zodiac love readings because it gives very universal advice, and it has values that we may cultivate or give sage advice about how we deal with our relationships. And it's not very, it's easy to understand, and it's an emotion. Sometimes the cards there are about emotions, and it is something universal. It's something that everybody can understand, and the advice is applicable, not too hard to understand. Okay, why am I picking up on you not really having that time to sit down and ask your person how they are? If you are in a relationship with this person, they have fears, and I am picking up on fear of perhaps moving in with you, or fears about if you are courting this person, or you are still dating this person, they may be receiving a lot from you, and you may be giving them more than they need, but there is some vague energies, or they don't quite understand why you're doing such things for them. You could be giving them more than enough, and perhaps they are confused about what you want in return. There are fears surrounding this person, or fears in terms of this connection, or fears about taking the leap of faith towards you, or not really giving it much time to figure out themselves first before they jump in. You could be an older than this person. I apologize if I stumble in between readings. English is not my first language, and I'm quite having a hard time to translate or to pronounce some words, so I hope you can bear with me and you could still understand me. Okay, going back, you could be older than this person. You could have been established, or you could be a self-made person, and you have worked hard to achieve your financial savviness, or to achieve your success. You have a lot of achievements, and you are sharing it with this person. You could be mindful of your intention towards this person. Energies, by the way, are interchangeable, so just take what resonates, whoever you are in this situation. But these two are energy check-in for you and the person you are dealing with. But energies could be interchangeable, and you could also check out your natal chart, wherein you could see the signs in your rising sign and Venus sign. So you could also watch the video if this doesn't resonate with you. If this doesn't resonate with you also, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here. You are not here by accident, perhaps by accident, but there is a reason why you're here. Anyway, I was saying, you could be a successful individual, could also be sugar dating, but just take what resonates. You could be sharing or giving this person everything they want, or perhaps you are giving them even if they are not asking you for something. You just keep on giving this person. However, it's not, perhaps you're giving them things, cars, perhaps, or jewelry, whatever, food. But this person, that's not what they want. Perhaps that they want to be with you, they want to spend time with you, or they want to see you. It's not replaceable by the gifts that you send this person. Or perhaps gift giving is your love language, but this person's love language is different from that, so they may quote unquote not appreciate those gifts. And I don't feel like you are having issues with that, because you are rich as hell. But that's the thing, that is what I have been saying in the beginning. You may not be spending time to listen to the to check out what their heart is telling them. You just give, but you don't notice that it's not something that they want, because they want time. Perhaps they want to be with you, to touch you. There's a breakthrough moment for you, and you are assessing. Perhaps you have been thinking about going to them, visiting them, or spending time with them, but you just can't do it. Perhaps you have a busy schedule, and perhaps you are having reservations because you have been hurt so bad in the past. You have a lot of passion, you have the hots for this person, but you are coming, as I have mentioned, you're very much you are quote unquote loving with your head, not loving. Lead with your heart. Perhaps that is what the universe wants you to know. Lead with your heart, because you lead with your mind, or you think about ways how to make them happy, but in fact what you are doing, like giving them gifts, is not something that would make this person happy. The person you're dealing with could be younger than you, and could be struggling with life in general. That's why you are trying to fill quote unquote the void, but they don't have a void. Perhaps they are brushing you off, or wanting you to get out of their space, to give them time, to allow them to think it through. This person may have some immature or young energies around them, very brutally frank, or perhaps very honest to a fault. Very honest that they could be hurting you, but deep inside they have some issues in terms of perhaps insecurity, or perhaps they're hiding something. That is what I am getting. They're hiding something, and perhaps they are pushing you away, wanting you to be out of their space, because perhaps they're falling in love. Perhaps they are fearful about falling in love with you, because they are not sure whether you would hurt them again or not. They're not sure with you, and maybe if you are not that rich, they're not sure if you could show them the love that they deserve. You don't want this person to you don't want to let go of this person, and you want to you're assessing the situation, assessing and thinking how to make them happy even more, how to appease them, how to hush their restlessness, hush their mind, to heal. You could be mindful also that you are not, you don't have that messiah complex, wanting to save another person. Oops, sorry for that. I am getting a very, very exhausted. An energy of this person could be very bitchy towards you, telling you to to move. They are pushing you away, and perhaps they are hurting your feelings with their words. They could be brutally frank, but what I am getting is there is a fearful child inside them, and you, as much as you would want to give them, or to give them a big hug to appease their restlessness, you just don't know where to start because they are not communicating their issues with you. Perhaps they are struggling, could also be depression, exhaustion, they have family issues, personal issues. This person you're dealing with has some issues, and while your gut says you would want to help them, you are willing to do everything for this person, but they are not opening up to you. They're just saying a lot of things towards you, and it could be hurtful sometimes. They're just pushing you away, and it's not something I strongly feel that you are coming from a mature space and understanding where they are coming from, but sometimes you just can't also figure out what's wrong or how you could help them. And I don't feel like that is something that's a big issue. It's not a big thing to you, but you just don't know how to help them. However, as I have mentioned, be mindful that you are not having that messiah complex. They are not ready. All of these energies, they lash out on you, but at the same time they are acting like Poseidon. This is my Poseidon card. That means they are hot and cold. Today they are very sweet, tomorrow they hate you and they don't want to see you. That is the energy they have, what I am getting from them. And they could also be judging you, judging your actions, telling you how to do things, telling you to do this, to do that. They could be bossy and a bully sometimes, but they are younger than you. Perhaps they're doing that to you because you are willing to serve them, willing to be a servant to them, or willing to be a slave for them. I'm a slave for you. That is what I am getting from your end. So once again, be mindful that you are not coming from that messiah complex that you would want to save another person because you are being in a relationship or wanting a relationship with this person because you want to save them. So be mindful of those energies because it will also exhaust you in the long run, and it's not your battle, but it's the universe's job to make you realize that. So okay, there are two cards that pop up for you. One is day and night. The solution is in your hand. Whether you feel depressed or you feel saddened about any situation, know that the solution is right in your fingertips. It's with you, it's within you, and perhaps it could also mean that you don't have really to solve anything. You don't have to fix anything. You just have to wait for the night to come through and wait for that day. The sun is coming and the sun will shine, and that is constant. If you feel down or sad right now, know that the sun will shine tomorrow, and that's something that is constant. Speaking of having a constant energy around us, this card now speaks of transformation. I have mentioned a while ago that be mindful if you are wanting to save another person, being in a relationship because you want to change them. Perhaps it's also time for you to reflect on how you would want to transform. The sun, as I have mentioned, is constant. Sunshine will come tomorrow. It's a constant thing in the world. Know also that there are also things in the world or aspects in our lives that are not constant. Seasons change, but know also that as seasons change, we always go back to it's just a cycle. So what I am picking up on also is that your messiah complex or your over generosity, if there is such a word, maybe in the past may have been a pattern which brought you to heartache, or heartbreak. I'm not saying that you don't have to be generous. What I'm saying is overgiving to a point that you lose yourself in the process, or you are giving more than what you can give, or not giving back to yourself what you are not comfortable. Maybe you're not comfortable receiving. So to make it balance and to make your heart chakra balance, you should also learn to receive too. And regardless of the situation, both of these cards speaks of patterns, constant what is constant in your life, and what is your anchor. So it could also help us to reflect on, are we doing, or on our intention in being in a relationship with somebody. Do we need an anchor? Do we need somebody to fill our void? Because know that it is important for you to fill your own cup, and the overflow would be the one you give to others. You cannot give from an empty cup. Okay? So, continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. More readings in the description box below, and you could shuffle your own, shuffle the cards and make your own 3-card spread that is unlimited and free through the link in the description box below. Through the continuation of this reading, you could also see there the decks used. Anyway, thank you for being here. My name is A, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.